Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to our webinar for Southwest College's Higher Education at Home event for the School of Business and Management. My name is Dermot.Kennedy, and I'll be assisted today in the presentation by Siobhan.breen and Damian.James. My role within the school is the Head of School for Business and Management. Damian.James is the Deputy Head of School for Business and Management, and based in the Enniskillen campus, and Siobhan.breen is Deputy Head of School of Business and Management based in the Omagh campus. Okay, if during the presentation you want to ask any questions, there is an opportunity for you to use the Q&A panel, which is just along the right-hand side of the control bar. Do not use the show conversation because that's for internal messaging between ourselves. But if you want to submit any questions, and if I'm presenting, Siobhan or Damian will be able to pick them up and ask questions on your behalf and so on, and we'll try to answer them as we go along. So why should you study at Southwest College? Well, first of all, because we're the best, certainly of further education provision. There's lots of reasons why you should choose Southwest College as a place to study. It's cheaper, and that always appeals to the pocket. Tuition fees are less than what you would pay at the universities. If you do a foundation degree or degree at the college, you tend to end up with less debt. You're studying near home. It means your living costs and accommodation costs are much less, and you have much more money in your pocket at the end of it. We tend to have smaller class sizes than the university, so students really do like this. They see this, that they get much more individual attention from the tutors and much more one-to-one support that they can draw on from the tutors. The college also has access to a wide range of bursaries and scholarships, opportunities for higher education students, including Erasmus projects, allowing students to travel abroad. You have the opportunity to come to the college and achieve your foundation degree on a full-time basis in 2 years. And you can top up your degree in a number of areas in 1 year full-time or in 2 years part-time. So it's very much quicker route than your traditional methods of gaining a degree. Also, you'll get excellent support and guidance. We have a very well-resourced student services area that will support you in the areas of careers and finance, in academic mentoring, and in your own health and well-being. And these are all big issues for students and questions that they have when studying at Southwest College or studying going to university. You can choose from a broad range of qualifications that we have on offer right across a wide range of subject areas, and you'll see what our school has to offer here as we go through this. You get access to state-of-the-art facilities, and indeed even online services if necessary, as we have now. You get taught by industry and qualified lecturers and experienced lecturers in their field. And you can choose from a wide range of placement opportunities with regional employers, and that's been a very successful program to help students gain employment. You can also, by being at home, continue your sporting or community interests, and you can remain close to your friends and family. You can also make new networks and connections with people coming from different schools, colleges, etc. Around the area. You can undertake international placements or regional placements, and you can learn highly technical skills in your subject area. But also we support students with gaining softer skills that employers want, like teamwork, leadership, and self-reliance. Just some other issues. The college has clubs and societies available. football teams. They have a range of sporting facilities available. Also, we offer counselling services to students, free and confidential counselling services. And we also have excellent digital support available to allow students to avail of the latest types of technologies. One question students have when thinking about this is how do I fund all of this? All of the courses at Southwest College are treated as higher education courses, and therefore you can apply to Student Finance A&I for loans, whether it be a full-time or even part-time programme. But a full-time programme will not only cover your tuition fees, but also your maintenance loan, whereas part-time programmes tend to look at just tuition fees only. But Student Finance A&I, as I say, there is go online and look at Student Finance A&I in terms of making an application. But there also is advice and support from our Student Services facility in the college. The college has a range of bursaries and scholarships that they can offer to students. And also we have a hardship fund for students who perhaps face financial difficulties. Go to the Student Finance A&I website to apply for student finance. It's fairly easy process to go through, and once your application is made, then you align it to a particular programme, and that should follow you. Okay, so just in terms of the School of Business and Special Business Management and Special Educational Needs, these are our core higher education programmes with full-time and part-time. And I'm going to hand over first of all here to Siobhan.Breen, who's going to take you through the accounting programmes that are on offer.
Hello, how are you all doing? Thank you, Dermot. How's everyone doing? Obviously, feel free at this moment as well to keep sending through any questions you have, and we will get to them. I'm going to start off with our accountancy programmes and the Accounting Technicians Ireland ATI Level 4 and 5 Certificate Diploma for Accounting Technicians. This qualification is aimed specifically at students who want to attain a qualification in accountancy. Once you've completed your 2-year programme, you can progress in your career as an accounting technician or in a role in a finance department or accountancy practice, or you can move on to a higher level academic qualification, such as Chartered Accountants Ireland, the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, or the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. The entry criteria for our accounting technicians qualification is 1 A level or 2 AS levels, and GCSE passes at C or above in English and maths. For anyone who has reached over the age of 21 and is interested in applying, you can also evidence prior learning or prior experience if you haven't got formal qualifications. Just to give you a wee outline of the course, it's a 2-year programme. There are 8 exams in total, 4 in year 1 and 4 in year 2. The types of subjects that you will be studying on the accounting technician's qualification is law, business management, financial accounting and taxation in first year. And then moving on to advanced financial accounting, management accounting, advanced taxation and integrated accounting systems, which is your bookkeeping, your Sage accounts in second year. To gain the full qualification, you also need to have 24 months experience. Now, as I said, this programme is 2 years and can either run on a part-time basis, or you can apply to become a higher level apprentice, which is 1 day per week over a 2-year period. However, if the higher level apprenticeship route is what you're interested in, you must be employed as a higher level apprentice, and we would actively encourage you to start looking for employment in that area now. Our second qualification then is the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, or the abbreviation is ACCA. This is a part-time programme and it's the global body for professional accountants and is relevant to all areas of accounting and finance. It's aimed at students who wish primarily to become qualified accountants. There are a number of progression routes within the qualification itself. You can obviously become a qualified accountant after a period of study, or you have got some options on the academic side just to study for a diploma in accounting and business, advanced diploma in accounting and business, an honours degree in applied accountancy, and a master's professional in professional accountancy. Those accountancy qualifications are offered by Oxford Brookes University in association with South West College. The entry criteria for this course is 5 GCSEs, including English and Maths, 2 A Levels, or the Level 5 Diploma for Accounting Technicians. The content of the course itself is all exams based. There are 3 applied knowledge exams, 6 applied skills exams, an ethics and professional skills module, and 4 strategic professional exams. To become a qualified accountant, you have to complete all 13 exams plus 36 months experience in a practice or in a finance department. As part of that qualification, you can also submit a research project and get your full honours degree, as well as being a qualified accountant. The third and final course that I'm going to talk about is, it's brand new to South West College this September. It's a BSc honours degree in corporate law and finance with the Open University. The aim is, it's aimed at students who wish to pursue a career in the legal and/or financial sector. The progression within this 3-year full-time honours degree is to further study at master's level or to professional qualifications, or directly into the workplace as a legal or financial executives. The entry criteria for our new degree is 5 GCSEs, including English and Maths at C or above, plus A Levels or A Level equivalents to the value of 56 UCAS points. The programme is 3 years and it can be studied on a full-time basis or part-time. There are a combination of law and finance modules with a dissertation in final year. The types of subjects you'll be studying in first year would be legal skills, introduction to law, and contract law. And on the financial side, it will be principles of economics, financial maths and statistics, and financial markets and institutions. This course looks at the stock market, how the stock market operates, and also the legal sector. Okay. I would now, before I pass you over to Damian to talk about the qualifications, invite you to submit any questions that you have on the Q&A session, and I'll hand you over to Damian.James. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Siobhan, and good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to tell you about a couple of courses. Initially, firstly, the OCR Level 4 Certificate in Administration, Business Professional. Now, this course is aimed at students who we expect to be working in an administrative role already, and most preferably at a senior or supervisory level. We're looking to increase your knowledge and skills in complex administrative functions in this particular course. Entry is subject to interview. You would have expected to have acquired the Level 3 equivalent of this programme or something relevant, and/or we would look at your industrial experience as well. It's usually a full day or an afternoon and evening programme and is a competence-based qualification with a number of mandatory and optional units, including such things as working in a senior admin role, presenting complex business information, and training and developing staff. Progression would seem to be really upskilling you as individuals to support your personal and career development within the current admin role that you have. But of course, there's always the option to go to the level 4 diploma as well at the end of successful completion of this particular programme. I just want to also touch, before I hand over to Dermot, on the City and Girls Level 4 award in the internal quality assurance of assessment processes and practices. This is a HE programme that we advertise, but it is generally focused on college staff, so really an internal qualification. But in case there's anybody listening with a particular interest in this programme, as I say, it's aimed at college staff wishing to quality assure assessments of assessors and students taking various qualifications within the college. The entry requirements are numerous. As I say, it really is aimed at college staff. Students on this programme get appointed a lecturer mentor, and also 2 teaching assessors to work with. And you'd be required to attend workshops throughout the course of the programme. Progression would be to the level 4 certificate, and of course it would also allow you to quality assure student and assessors work in your position at SWC. I'll join you a little bit later, but I'm going to hand you over back to Dermot now to pick up on some of the other programmes.
I'm going to speak to you about ILM, the CIPD courses, and the University of Ulster Foundation Degree in Business Management. So ILM is the Institute of Leadership and Management. We offer programs at levels 4 and 5, and this year we're hoping to develop and introduce a level 7 program, which would be aimed at executive managers. Our level 5 certificate and diploma I'm going to focus on is a part-time program. It is designed for practicing middle managers, helping them to develop their skills and experience, help them to improve performance and prepare for senior management responsibility. So if you're in a management role and you're looking to develop yourself in these areas, then the like of the Institute and Leadership and Management programs are the type of ones you want to look at. These qualifications are designed to provide clear, measurable benefits to career-minded professionals and to encourage strategic thinking in order to foster business improvement. The entry requirements for a level 5 certificate, you must have a minimum of 4 GCSEs at grades A to C to include English and Maths. You must have a level 3 certificate, which level 3 would be A-level equivalent or an equivalent qualification at that level, certificate or diploma, and it does require an interview. The assessment process around it, learners will be assessed using a variety of assessment methods, including written assessments, assignments, presentations, and professional discussions. Qualification tends to cover a range of core management areas, including working with people, managing yourself and your personal skills, providing direction, facilitating motivation and change, and using resources. The programme is delivered on a flexible model where you are offered the programme 1 evening per week. You can enrol in semester 1 from September to January and undertake a certificate completing 13 credits. You can continue on, you can opt off at that stage, or you can continue on and take on the diploma, which is 37 credits, or indeed the way it's designed is that you could join in semester 2 and undertake a certificate in that way. Progression obviously is from level 4 to level 5 and indeed then on to level 7. But you can go directly into level 5, 4 and 5. Level 7, as I say, is under development and aimed at executive managers. The second programme I'm going to speak to you about is the CIPD Level 5, which stands for the Chartered Institute of Personnel Development. Anyone out there who's thinking along the lines of human resource management, this is the type of qualification that you would need in order to help you progress. The CAPD is the professional body for those involved in the management and development of people. It has over 120,000 members throughout the UK and Ireland. Being a member of CAPD will be a valuable asset in your professional career. And the one thing that I would say to you, if you're enrolling in this programme, not only then do you have college fees, but you would have a registration fee with CAPD to become a student member as well. And that type of thing would be important. It's compulsory for you to enroll with them, register with them. So what are some of the entry requirements? You must be able to have evidence of your ability to undertake the programme through the accreditation of prior experiential learning in a human resources role. So at level 5, you really do need to be in a human resources role or have had experience of it and looking to develop yourself in this area. You need a minimum of 4 GCSE passes, including English and Maths, or their equivalent, level 2 in essential skills, literacy or numeracy. You need 1 A-level or equivalent or approved qualification at level 3, or indeed through an access course. Candidates must be currently working in a HR role. If you're not and don't have that experience of a HR role, we do have a level 3 opportunity in CAPD, which can be completed, and once that's done, then students can progress on to the level 5 that way. The course content involves developing professional practice, business issues and the context of HR, using information in human resources, resourcing and talent planning, managing and coordinating the human resources function, and employment law. In terms of assessment, knowledge is tested. Your understanding and application to industry will be principally through work-based assignments. So you'll have written assignments to do, and also there'll be a practical report and a professional development record and plan to maintain. The cost of the programme, as I say, it involves college fees. The fees for this programme may be a little bit higher, but they are around £600 plus then £120 registration fee with CAPD for membership as a student in the institute. Okay, the last of the programmes that I'm going to speak to you, and then I'm going to hand you over to Damian again, are the University of Ulster Foundation Degree in Business Management. And this is one of our flagship programmes in the school. We offer this programme in 3 different routes. It's the same programme, but offered in different ways. We have a full-time option, we have a part-time option, and we also have the option of a higher level apprenticeship in this programme. Our full-time programme is 2 years full-time. It's offered in all our campuses in Oma and Enniskillen and in Dungannon. The overview of this programme, the qualification provides the perfect foundation for a successful career for you in business management in the private or in the public sector. The foundation degree focuses on developing your knowledge, your skills and abilities to prepare you for a range of careers in business such as management, marketing, finance and economics. Learners are supported to be entrepreneurial in their outlook and are encouraged to reflect on local and regional economic needs. The core modules that you will study over the programme include academic and career enhancement skills, principles of management, the principles of marketing, the principles of accounting, the principles of economics, foundations of entrepreneurship, organisational behaviour and change, global business environment, finance for decision making, marketing management, and then we have a work-based learning element, which is the equivalent of 2 modules, where you will be placed in industry for up to 3 months. The entry requirements for this programme, you must have a minimum of 4 GCSEs to include English and Maths at grade C or equivalent, which would be level 2 in essential skills in both literacy and numeracy, or an approved qualification at level 3. Your qualifications at level 3, and I'm going to differentiate here slightly. For the full-time programme, the UCAS points that you must have range between 64 and 72. For the part-time programme, they are 64 to 72. But if you go on to the HLA programme, and I'll talk a little bit about it, the range is 72 to 96 UCAS points for that programme. But otherwise, everything else remains the same. The assessment, you are tested, your knowledge is tested through a range of assignments and exams throughout the year. Tuition fees on the full-time programme are £2,600. You do and are able to apply to student finance for the loan for this, plus on a full-time basis a personal maintenance loan. Also, the programme is designed to run over 3 days a week, and that's part of the attraction of it, that the students then enjoy the opportunity of not only going full-time, but have an additional time that they can support themselves through work, etc. Progression opportunities for all of these programmes. Once you've completed your foundation degree, along with your foundation degree as well, there's dual accreditation with the ILM Level 5 Certificate in Leadership and Management, so you'll get that along with it. But progressing on from it, you can progress on to the part-time University of Ulster BSc Honours in Business, which Damian will talk to you about after this. This is delivered at Southwest College. We have link modules in Dungannon and Enniskillen. You can progress on to the University of Ulster's BSc Honours in Business with Specialisms, both full-time or part-time at Magee College or at Jordanstown. And you have more options available through the UCAS system or the CAO system. And these courses are available at all our campuses, the full-time programme and the part-time programme. Can I say just very quickly to differentiate, the part-time programme is run over 3 years. It's run 1 day a week, but you study exactly the same subjects as you would do full-time, except you're going to do it over a 3-year period. The programme is priced at £250 per module, so you'll do 4 modules per year, so it will be £1,000 per year. Again, you can apply to student finance, but on a part-time basis, that would help you cover your loan, but not a personal living allowance. The other route that we have is the higher level apprenticeship route. And here you would study the programme over 2.5 years, part-time, 1 day per week. And this is the HLA route is on offer in the Dungannon campus. Again, you study the exact same units. The reason it's slightly shorter is that your work-based learning will be carried out in your work over the summer periods. You must have an employer who will support you. And if you were in the seminar yesterday, there would have been Noreen McGurr in the college as our HLA coordinator, and she can talk you through the whole prerequisites of being on a HLA programme. There are no costs to a HLA programme. They are supported by the department, but you must have an employer, and that employer must give you a contract to allow you to complete this, I think, for up to 2.5 to 3 years. But if you wanted to discuss that, certainly you can contact in the Dungannon campus, Marina Malcolm or Noreen McGurr, who's our HLA coordinator. The only slight difference, as I said, to reiterate that, is on the HLA programme, you do need a higher UCAS points entrance of between 72 and 96. Okay, so I'm going to hand you on then to Damian, who's going to talk to you about the progression route for that programme into the University of Ulster BSc Honours in Business Studies.
Thank you very much, Dermot. The Ulster University BSc Honours in Business Studies is a part-time programme. It's important that you're aware that you can access this course only after completing a foundation degree or HND in business or an equivalent subject. You cannot come directly from A Levels onto this course, as the course is not offered from year one. As I say, the entry criteria, what you'd be expected to have a foundation degree or HND in business or equivalent, and you must have GCSE English and Maths at grade C or above, or level 2 essential skills equivalent. The course is run over 1 day a week from 2 in the afternoon to 9 in the evening, and you do 4 modules in each of the 2 academic years, 8 in total of course. The assessment is a mixture of coursework and exams, and among the subjects that you would study are modules like strategic human resource management, leadership and change, business strategy, and others of course. Progression routes, well, naturally, you would enhance your position, hopefully, within your current employment situation. Degree often is seen as an essential criteria, especially for those striving to management positions. You can naturally progress to the next level up, master's level, and explore business-related courses there, and maybe even specialise in things like marketing or HRM. You can also add strings to your bows with professional qualifications, as Dermot talked about earlier, such as ILM or CIPD perhaps. Each module is £295 per module, and as I say, there's 8 modules overall. That completes the detail of the courses that are on offer with ourselves. I'm going to hand you back now to Dermot to complete the presentation.
Okay, Damian, thank you for that. I hope that the information that we have provided for you has given you some food for thought in terms of what route you might want to go, or indeed answered questions maybe that you already had. Please feel free to ask us any questions that you wish. But moving on from here, we would encourage you to apply to the college. On the college's website, you'll see the link for apply. And apply early. The sooner we have your details, the sooner then we will be able to get in touch with you and be able to talk you through your programme and so on, and the opportunities that lie ahead for your future. And lastly, again, just to finish off, we have some opportunity here to answer any questions that you may have. Please feel free to go into the question and answer panel and ask any questions that you feel you need.
If I could just say here at this point, currently applications to the Open University BSc Honours in Corporate Law and Finance are not available today, but they will be on the system by tomorrow. So if anyone is interested in applying for that course, you will be able to apply online tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, at the moment, we don't seem to have any questions coming through. That's either a really good sign that we were very clear in terms of our presentation and you don't have any questions, or perhaps maybe you're still mulling it over and maybe have questions that you want to pose even at a later stage. There are, whenever you go in and apply, there are lots of contacts available for you that may answer questions, be able to answer questions for you, or redirect the questions to us if necessary. to answer for you if they perhaps come to mind at a later stage. But if we don't have any questions, then can I thank everyone for attending today? I hope it's been useful. I want to say thanks to Siobhan and to Damian for their support, and particularly at the point where I forgot to unmute my mic. Thank you very much. And to our technical support team behind us of Tiernan McAllister and Gareth-Kennedy. Thank you all very much. And, good luck with your applications and your higher education journey.